Okay, so here's my analysis for next week. Yeah, we're going to be looking at the averages, the three averages, which is Nasdaq, Dow, and ES. So basically, what you can see is this. I'm going to be expecting bearishness on ES. Now, I'd like to state this first that when the three averages are moving in the same direction, it's higher probability, it's a higher probability trade or higher probability trading environment. That's basically that. I'm expecting bearishness next week. Why? Because previous week candle was bearish. I mean, you can see this pin bar that formed. This is a pin bar candle. That's the best way I can use to explain it, basically. But it's just the same thing as the body of the candle respecting the PDRA. You understand? If you look at this very well, what do we see? And I'm also looking at the direction where the weekly expansion will be from. Normally, this should not even be 25%. It should be like 75%. I didn't draw my fib right, but anyhow, we got deep into this weak gap, and then from there we started to sell off. You understand? So where am I expecting price to go to? I'm expecting price to sell off to the downside, take these lows here, which on the daily charts you will see that they are relatively equal lows, into this breakaway gap. That price showed us that price was running in a strong directional move to keep going up, but now we can see left smooth lows. So I'm expecting price to come down, take this, get into this fair value gap, probably consequent encroachment and lower. Those are just targets. They're not meant to make price turn. The bias for next week completely that I'm going to commit to is bearishness on ES. These targets are not meant to make price turn. They're just draw on liquidity. Once price gets there, I'm aiming for the next draw on liquidity, which is the volume imbalance. After the volume imbalance, I'll aim for this liquidity point too. So that's basically that. Yeah, I don't think I need to drop down, but let's just drop down to 4 hour and see. I don't need to drop down to the 4 hour. That's all for ES. Then if you look at we're going to look at Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, let's go to the weekly charts. Nasdaq for me may not be as straightforward as all the other averages, but it's still an okay for me to trade next week, because first of all, previous week's candle, this the week that just closed, was bearish. So I'm expecting price to draw down bearish, you understand? To go bearish, to sell off, you understand? So on the daily chart, what do I see? Where will price likely head to? What can I see? We have relatively equal lows here. Price will likely smash straight in the new week, come down to the complete closure of this gap, then fill in this volume imbalance here, come to this sell-side liquidity here, or even the weak gap first before sell-side liquidity. But basically, I don't need to identify all of those levels, come down into this low, probably come into those gaps. But anyhow, we don't know how far price is going to run for next week, but that's just my prediction. You understand? Remember, draws on liquidity, not something that is to hold price and maybe make price reject. That's basically what I'm looking for right now. Then if we go to Dow, I kind of love the way the Dow looks. This average is very clean at this time. I like the way it looks. Basically, he printed something that looks kind of like a doji. Yeah, but I'm not going to get into that. All I know is that next week is going to be bearish. You can see how we rejected from this volume imbalance here. We're going to the daily charts. You can see clearly. Let me line up the volume imbalance well. Yeah, I've gotten so used to seeing ICT speedy arrays that I can see them without even drawing them on the chart easily. So it's very boring to me now. So you can see the volume imbalance. What do we see? We can see how price respected and started coming out. So next week I'm expecting price to sell off. You understand? So what are we going to be aiming for? Let's go to the daily chart. First of all, you can see the respect even on the daily chart. Beautiful respect of this weekly volume imbalance, and beautiful respect for this other block here. Yeah, we stayed below 50% of the other block, which is beautiful. I love how that happened here. So what else do I see? Yeah, that's that. Yeah, so price rejected from there and then sold off. So what will we be aiming for? We have relative equal lows. Probably come into this weak gap here on the daily chart. like 50% is what I'm identifying of this gap. Take this liquidity point into the fair value gap here. Well, basically that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm aiming for next week. Bearishness on the 3 averages, what makes it the high probability trading scenario. I'm going to give you an update at the end of the week, showing you how this buyers turned out. If it went according to plan or if it did not go according to plan, we'll see next week. And let the market do its thing. Have a great trading week, guys.